Hi, it's Ray Tatter, and it's live here on Live Wire. And today is a really special day because it's around the beginning of springtime, and spring concerts will spring up everywhere. And a wonderful choral group called the Hart Singers, or the Singers with Hart, are going to sing here for you today. And we're going to meet their leadership and talk about what they're doing at their third annual spring concert down at the it's at the Sierra 2 Center in Midtown Sacramento. So stay tuned for Live Wire right after this. With Christiana Quick Cleveland, who is the leader of the Singers with Hart. Is that correct?
I'm the director.
Oh, you're the director?
Yes.
Oh, you don't lead them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The title, it's director.
Okay. The title is director.
Yes.
Okay, well, you have your annual spring concert,
Yes.
and you are sitting around thinking, well, what are we going to sing? We're going to sing some songs, right? Mm-hmm. And you ask people, what are we singing? What are we singing this morning?
Today we're singing 4 songs. The first one is Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy,
which
was made famous by the Andrews Sisters
Absolutely.
in the 40s.
Yeah.
And then we'll follow that with a 3-part round, Alleluia, which is an older song, but it's a round.
And you'll be around. We'll have a little talk a little bit later about seniors singing and seniors being creative in their second part of their life.
People all the way till the moment that they pass away.
Well, I'm going to let you take it away.
Awesome. Thank
Okay.
you.
Boom 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 boom.
He was a famous trumpet man from Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But when his number came up and he was on the track, he's in the army now, a lone rebel. He's the boogie boogie bugle boy and company. They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. They really brought him down because he couldn't jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the man went out and dropped his band. And now the company comes when he's my rebel. He's the boogie boogie bugle boy and company. A root, a toot, a toot, he goes into the bar. In boogie rhythm, he ain't going home without the bass in his heart and playing with it. And the company comes when he's my rebel. He's the boogie boogie bugle boy and company. He was some boogie boogie bugle boy and company B. He puts the boys to sleep with boogie every night and wakes them up the same way in the early light. They clap their hands and stamp their feet because they know there's someone here to must be. He really breaks it up when he plays melody. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy and company. A root, a toot, a toot, he blows into the bar. In boogie rhythm, he kept going down and left the bass in his heart and playing with it. And the company comes when he's my rebel. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy and company.
That's great. When is the choral singing?
The concert is this Sunday, the 15th of April.
That's good.
2 o'clock.
Okay, we've got another song coming here.
The Alleluia, 2 o'clock.
Beautiful sounding group. Wonderful, wonderful. Why don't we introduce them? What do you think?
Oh, sounds like a good idea.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Go right ahead.
Oh, okay.
You can take the mic.
All righty. This is Sandra Stoner. She's the soprano section leader. And Karen Anglin, who is singing soprano. Eleanor Francis, who is the second soprano section leader. Lonnie Rotzloff, who is the alto section leader. All these section leaders are here. And we have Beverly Schilder, who is our rehearsal assistant, what we call her. And Beverly has been here since the very, very beginning in 2014. We have Glee Johnson, who sings second soprano. Stacy, thank you, Purcell, who sings bass. Gary Loomis, who sings bass. And Jeff Cleveland, who is singing tenor.
Wow, what a group. Wow. You all seem to be enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good, good, good. So you're looking forward to the spring concert?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Practicing a lot.
Great. My wife and I'll have to, we don't live too far from there, so we're going to come on down and have a good, good.
Loved it.
And as I understand, there's limited space there, so
Yeah.
people need to call in for their ticket.
Yeah, the tickets are free. They're at the Hart Center. There should be some at the door.
Yeah,
but
we're going to
there's
put on
limited space.
on the screen in a minute the telephone number people can call to.
Okay.
But we got to take a short break, and we'll be back right after this, and we'll talk some more.
Yeah, sounds
okay,
good.
Okay, good. So here we go for a short break. Sorry, did it.
So there you are. It's flu season, and you're over 65 like me. You might be forgetting something serious. Your annual flu shot. The flu can be life-threatening, especially if you have chronic conditions like diabetes and heart disease, which can worsen with the flu. The immune system weakens with age. Ask about a flu vaccine option made specifically for us. Visit ncoa.org/flu to learn more and talk to your doctor about vaccine options for people 65 and older.
We are are back with Christiana Quick Cleveland and Eleanor Francis.
Yes.
And you two are, how you've been with us for how long?
Since
2000.
Since February of 2014 was when it actually started.
It started. It just didn't spring like Topsy, though.
No.
No. Well, how did it begin?
It was the dream of a woman who worked for the Sacramento Metropolitan Arts Commission, Erica. And she's a beautiful singer and a pianist herself, and she wanted to bring this. And so I think she approached the city. And so it was a joint project, a pilot project called the Creative Aging Choral Initiative.
Okay.
It was a joint project between Sacramento Metropolitan Arts Council and the city of Sacramento. And it was predicated on the idea that they wanted to involve older adults in artistic activities that had quality. So because there's so much that you can get out of the arts at any time in your life, but as a senior, you have a little bit more time, but it might not have been something that you started as a young person. So they wanted to create these opportunities for older people to engage in the arts for the first time.
So, Eleanor, you were walking down the street one day and you thought, gosh, I think I'll be a singer. Or what happened?
No, I'm a reader. So I picked up this magazine at the Pinnell Center. It's called Come Out and Play. And every spring and every fall, they have this magazine that tells about the activities that are going to go on at the different community centers in the Sacramento area. And inside, I found that there was a group forming called, we didn't get the name until afterwards. But I went over and very quietly got into my seat and figured I listened to what was happening, and I have been here ever since.
Yep.
Good. It's been good. And I asked you before the show, were you a singer before? You said that, since I was 3.
Yes.
Wow. Is your family singers? They all singers?
Yes, and they all played instruments. My immediate family is all gone now. They're all deceased, but yes, we had lots of music in the house, opera. We went to Fisk University to the Jubilees, and I thought I was singing with them. And my daddy ended up being one of the people who was invited to be in the actual Fisk choir.
Wow.
Yeah, on Sundays. Yeah.
My mother wanted me to be an accordionist.
Oh.
Oh, you say that nicely. I want to be a guitarist.
All right, well.
And I would have been in a rock song.
You still can be.
I know, I can. But it's very interesting how people, how their family either support them in a creative project, a creative life, or not.
Right.
And I think that's what, this is also a place, we talked a little bit about it, we intimated, that's also a place where people who were not necessarily creative but had a creative urge all their life, finally they leave the car repair shop for someone else to do the work, or the state job for someone else to do the work, and they say, oh, I'm out now. What do I do?
Right.
And this is one of the catchers. You can learn to sing and be
Yeah.
part of it. So you're kind of a learning training situation as well as a professionally oriented situation.
When we started the grant, they didn't know exactly what they wanted. And so there was a little bit of tension between wanting it to be a class where people are learning skills and being a quality artistic experience. And they used the word class and chorus in the same intention. Choirs perform. That's what they do.
Yes.
Classes generally don't. So there's a little bit of tension in our mission, has been all along. But the way the group has evolved is that it is a no threshold singing organization where people can come in who have never sung before, never sung in a choir before. They can just come, and we will, because we're so large now, because we had 52 people in our choir this past block, we can sort of take them on, and they can kind of learn as they go along how to sing and how to be in a choir. It's not ideal, but it's worked for us so far. So there's no thresholds. There is a limit to how many people we can take. But most of the people who come are not established singers. We are training them as they go. And because of the nature of it, I mean, we are a bunch of people who are plus 50 years. There's a social dynamic that grows into the group, you know, as well. You know, we're people who've already kind of retired, and now we have the time to engage in the arts. And we have the time also to make these connections with people who are going through the same life stage that we are going through. You know, there's a lot of commonality in the kinds of things that we
Eleanor,
experience.
did you find that?
Yeah, I wanted to speak to that because we're like family. We care about each other. But another thing is that seniors are often put off on, okay, we're going to sit in the window and wonder if somebody's going to come by and say something, you know, if we'll ever get a phone call. But they have a place that they can look forward to. And the other part is we have to exercise our brains, which is a big deal for the people in our age group. And it's getting to a point where there are a lot of folk who give up on themselves. When you have to exercise memory, then you are blessed when you can do that, because you avoid the dementia, you avoid the Alzheimer's. You also have someone cheering you on, and it makes a difference. If you are out for one day, you miss a rehearsal, where is so-and-so? Oh, I walked in one time, I don't know what had happened, but they cheered when I got there. I said, what? For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, we're loving each other, and it's a very dynamic thing. And I just, if I had to miss it, I would just be really upset.
Well, I'd stay with it then, and I can see how it would draw other people there. And since we talked earlier about this being kind of a infomercial, we have to say why you're here. You're here to tell people about this spring concert you have, right?
Yes.
So, and it starts this Sunday, from 2 to 4 p.m.
Yes.
at the Sierra 2.
At Sierra 2. But you know, the spring concert is really just an opportunity for us to perform for our families and friends. I mean, really, because we rehearse.
What do you mean, I can't come in?
You can, but it's not like, oh, let's let the whole of Sacramento know about this concert. We rehearse so that we can offer. And so this is our offering at a time when our family and friends, it's on a weekend, it's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'd be great if people could come, but more great if all the people who are over 50 who would like to sing would come out and join the group.
Get that.
Yeah,
And
that's
my doctors are coming.
Good.
so the infomercial is more about how important it is to engage in some kind of artistic activity, and how valuable singing can be, because it's a whole body activity. You don't think it is, but it is. It's a whole body activity. You are exercising your respiratory system, which is your main gateway for vitality. You're exercising your brain for learning music, for interpreting symbols on a page, for expressing your emotions with a group of people. You're in community while you're doing that. And it's a very, very special activity. So
Another good reason for staying on the planet.
there you go.
Okay, well, I appreciate all of this, but I think that we got to move on and hear some more music and song. Okay, can we do that?
Yes, we can.
Okay, what are we going to hear?
We're going to hear Follow the Drinking Gourd, which is an arrangement of, it's an Underground Railroad text. So the Drinking Gourd is the Big Dipper.
Okay.
And so when you follow the Drinking Gourd, you're going north. You're following the North Star.
Well,
So
we're
it's
going to go to the
different-
North Star, but we have to take a short pause
That's
for
right, we're
cause
gonna
another
go to the
PSA
North
break.
Star.
But so thank you,
You're
and thank you
welcome.
both for coming.
All right.
All good.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we're going to go take a short break now with a short pause for the cause, and we'll be back with more about this wonderful spring concert that's coming up with the singers of Hart.
Every year, tens of thousands of young people experience homelessness. If you or someone you know needs help, 1-800-RUNAWAY can provide support and connect you to the right resources. Together, we can end youth homelessness.
So there you are. It's flu season, and you're over 65 like me. You might be forgetting something serious. Your annual flu shot. The flu can be life-threatening, especially if you have chronic conditions like diabetes and heart disease, which can worsen with the flu. The immune system weakens with age. Ask about a flu vaccine option made specifically for us. Visit ncoa.org/flu to learn more and talk to your doctor about vaccine options for people 65 and older.
There's a quiet battle happening on our streets. Pedestrians are acting indestructible. And drivers act like they own the road. They're both wrong. Be aware, be alert. Pedestrians don't have armor. A message from the California Office of Traffic Safety.
Oh, we're back with Live Wire, and Christiana Quick Cleveland, you want to take us away with some nice song here?
Yeah.
What is it?
Follow the drinking.
Oh, that's right, the drinking gourd. Go north.
Yeah.
Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. There's another river on the other side. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking
That'll be at the Sing for Joy concert coming up on this Sunday at Sierra 2. And I want to thank you folks for coming. Thank you, Christiana Quick Cleveland. It's a hard name to say, but it's actually really beautiful once you get it out. And thank you, Eleanor Francis. Thanks so much for coming. And singers, you guys are all kind of wonderful, and I hope you get on with your singing there and enjoy that piece. And you're going to take us out with another wonderful song. Yeah. Are you? Cool. And what is it?
It's a very old song. It's a medieval song. It's called Innsbruck, ich muss dich lassen. And it's a goodbye song.
Innsbruck, ich muss dich lassen.
I have to leave you.
I got to go now. Okay, got it. Well, let's go now. This is good. Thank you.
Innsbruck, ich muss dich lassen. Ich fahr dahin, mein Straßen, in fremder Land dahin. Mein Freud ist mir genommen, da ich nicht weiß, es bekommen, wo ich im Dear friends, we now must leave thee. We travel on our way to distant lands afar. We know not what awaits thee. You live within our hearts. God's blessings be upon thee. God's blessings be